Hi guys, welcome to another monthly reset. Today we're going to be chatting about how October went and what my plans are for November. So goals for October were to one, squat 100 pounds, which I did do. And it actually, because I've been doing this like stepwise, like going up 5 pounds every 2 or so weeks, it actually wasn't that daunting, so that's exciting. And actually now I'm up to 105 and I'm planning to go up as much as I can, I guess, until I reach whatever limit that is. So that's great, and it's actually been nice because I'm finally seeing results. Like I'm actually getting quads for the first time ever. So yeah, it's been nice. Next thing that I had as a goal was to do 24 days of yoga, which for the most part I did do. I did 22 days. I missed a couple days because of like one time I forgot entirely, and then the second time I was like working all day, then went out at night, and I just didn't have time to do it. But it's been good because now it's sort of a habit now. So every day I do some sort of yoga. On the weekends I do like a full yoga session, like 30 minutes, and then on the weekdays I do like a 10-minute yoga session just to like keep my body flexible during the week. So it's been a nice habit to start. So that's been fun. And then other habit that I picked up is walking 2 to 3 times a week. So in the past I only walked like once a week after Pilates class at this nature preserve that's like nearby. But then since I'm on kind of like a fitness, like a physique journey, I decided to like incorporate more walking to keep my like non-exercise activity expenditure up. So I started walking. Actually, basically, no, I walk like every day. I have a treadmill, so that helps. And then if the weather is nice and it's sunny outside, I make myself go to the nature reserve and walk. So yeah, that's the new thing that I've been doing. And then in terms of activity, I want to do one activity a month. I did a couple things last month. I went to a play with my friends, dinner and the like, so managed to do that. And then the other goal was to read 2 books, and I actually read 3. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart, A Lady's Guide to Scandal, and Scarred. Now let's move on to finances. So of course every month I do a budgeting video, so I will leave a link up for that if you're interested to see what I get up to in terms of spending and my plans. The other thing financial wise I just wanted to update you guys on, because I think it's exciting, is the fact that I am basically halfway done to paying off my Lexus. So I'll have to get the exact amount, but I know I have the last year of my loan is $19,000 and some amount that I'll put up on the screen. And so far I have $10,844, and I've been tracking this in Mint. It has this little gauge, which has been fun to watch. And I think I have 9,000 plus in cash in like a high yield savings account, and then I have around $900 in my brokerage account, and that $900 is from dividends. So it's been sitting in it's called like a sweep account, but the sweep account is invested in treasuries, which are yielding about 5%. So I'm leaving it there because I'm getting 5%, and then I'm getting like 4 and some change at the savings account. So yeah, I should be able to get the rest of the money. So I need, let's see, $8,799 before April. So how this works is I got a 3-year car loan. So I'm in my 2nd year of paying off the car, and I'm not really into debt at all. Like just the whole, well, I'm not into monthly payments, let's just say that. So I hate having to pay anything monthly that I don't absolutely need to. So I really want to get this paid off, mostly so that I can focus on other things and put my money towards other things. So I'm saving up for the last year of my car loan, and the last year is going to be starting in April of next year. So I need to have this $19,000+ by next year, and I'm almost there. So I have $8,799 to go. So let's see, it's about 5 months left before then, and I'm pretty sure I can get the money saved. So that's very exciting. So the plan is, once I get that $19,000, all my car payments will be coming out of that savings account until the car is paid off. So it's basically a set it and forget it. So it's like a mental thing. So I will no longer, in my mind, have a car payment that I have to earn money for to pay for, because I already have that money set aside. So that is a goal, and that's where we're at. And I can't wait for it to be done because I can't wait to finally own my car once again. So moving on, let's chat about favorites. So favorites in terms of media, I've been watching a couple things last month. So last month was not a very good month for shows. But it's okay. I was watching Loki, which I loved. It just finished last week, I believe, and the ending was really good. But I don't know if it's like a for true ending or the beginning of something new. Let me know what you guys think, or if you actually know, like, if it is the ending. Like, I don't want to like spoil it for myself, but if somebody tells me, like, I'm okay with it. But I'm not gonna go and search for the answer. And then the other show that I liked was Gilded Age. I was like shocked to see it. I came up on Gilded Age, like it might have been around for a while. There was like one season before this, but I just happened to stumble upon it, and it was so good. Like, I loved every minute of that show. And then I was surprised to see that it came back for a second season. So I've been absolutely loving that. So those two are tied in terms of favorite media. And then in terms of books, the favorite of mine was A Lady's Guide to Scandal. So this author, she wrote another book called A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting, and that is like one of my favorite books of all time. It's like so good. If you like Bridgerton and like period pieces, romance, that kind of thing, you will enjoy like both her books. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It was just a great read. Like the way that she writes it and the dialogue between the characters is just very witty, and it's just fun, like being in that era of like wealthy rich people, like, and their weird social quirks and like requirements. I don't know. I just find it fascinating. So that was a favorite. And then in terms of items, I didn't have any items that I haven't already been loving that I love. There's a few things that are like I just got recently. In my budgeting video, you'll see my Sephora / Amazon Prime Day haul. So there are a few things that I'm like trialing that I like, but I need to like use them a little bit more to make sure that they're like for real, like favorites. So the other thing in terms of experiences, like in terms of my personal life, nothing exciting happened. But I will say that I have been enjoying therapy. I think I mentioned it in a budgeting video because, you know, I was talking about how much I was paying for it. But therapy has been good because it has been helping me to like realign like the way I think about things, which is a problem for me because I suppose because of my introverted nature, I tend to like internalize things, especially when it comes to how I interact with other people, and that can have, depending on the way you frame things, can really mess with like your own way of thinking about yourself. So just having your thoughts like reframed like helps you to like think about life in a different way, and I've been enjoying having that like newfound way of thinking. So this basically is called cognitive behavioral therapy, and I specifically wanted a therapist that was able to help me with that, because that's the goal, is to like reframe your thinking and the way you think about life and the way you move through life. So yeah, it's been really good to find somebody that actually, one, understands me as a person, and two, like has been able to give me the tools to like become better mentally or mental health wise. So yeah, that's been a good thing that happened this month. Now we're gonna move on to November's goals. So as always, I have to do an activity a month because I have to push myself to like do things out of the ordinary because I'm so comfortable like doing the same thing over and over again. I'm definitely like a homebody, hang out at home all the time, which is nice, but it's also good to like get out every now and again. So that's the goal. And then declutter. So I've had this on my goals like several months in the past and just have not been able to do it. However, when I took it off my goals and just like let things happen naturally, I was able to do it. So last month I sent off a bunch of stuff to Thread Up. That's like an online consignment shop. So my items haven't been listed yet. So I'm waiting to see how that goes and if I make any money or like whatever happens. And I ordered another one in case it goes well, then I'll send them more. And then I did manage to like list some stuff online. I sold a few things, and then I donated another huge, I think I had like 10 bags that I donated to Goodwill, and I'm gonna keep on doing that, or the goal is to keep on doing that again this month and to like not lose like whatever possessed me to do that. So yes, declutter. And then this is coming back, so published 3 videos. So in the past I used to have published like a video a week, and for a time I was doing that, and then I fell off, and then now I've fallen off for another reason because of tendonitis in my wrist, but I have managed to get a handle on it. So I have to like make some behavioral changes in my life in order to like get this done. So the goal is to do 3 videos this week. So 1 video already went up, this the budgeting video. 2nd video is going to be this video, and then 3rd video you'll see what that is, but it will be something financially related. So that is the goal, to try to get up like a video a week. But since I'm already like, you know, basically halfway through the month, it's going to be 3. And then my other goal is always is to read 2 books. I actually have already done this. So I have read Blood and Ash. So that's this book. It was another one of those Amazon, you probably like this because you bought these other books. And it started off good, but then the ending, it isn't really an ending because it's a trilogy, I believe, but the ending with the revelations like did not, or the protagonist's like handling of the revelations like just did not work for me. Like I'm like, all of this was obvious like from the beginning, but like somehow she didn't realize it, and then she's having a hard time like coming to terms with it, and I'm just like not into that. I'm like, I need you to like get it together and realize what's happening and like get over it. But I don't know that I'm gonna read the other 2. We'll see. The other book that I read was The Ballad of Never After, and this is the 2nd book. I read the 1st book last month, so it's the 2nd book in like yet another trilogy, and this one, I'm also not happy with the ending. I'm like, what is going on with these books? Like, I don't know that I want to find out what happens in the 3rd book because the ending was like so lame. Like basically, like the main character or the main characters are effectively gonna have to like start over again. It's like, I really don't want to go through that again. Like, I don't know. But I have a 3rd book, which I'm actually excited about. Hopefully this one does not disappoint me. So you guys know I read the 1st book. So the 1st book was Fourth Wing. So this came in from Amazon. I had pre-ordered it like right after I finished the 1st book because I found the ending intriguing at least. So this is what I'm gonna read next. So I should have at least 3 books for November. And that's gonna be it for my November reset. Of course, I like to take this time to catch up with you guys. So leave some comments below and I will see you in the next video.